Hey, in this video, I want to talk to you about how to calculate your evergreen deadline, particularly when you're setting up as X number of days. So a lot of our clients, and maybe you, want to set up their deadline so that the deadline ends at, say, 11:59 p.m. in a specific time zone, X number of days out into the future. Now, here's where things can get tricky. So whenever we're talking about synchronizing with another email platform, or even if you're not, talking about time zones, things can get a little bit complicated. And one of those complicated things is, how do we treat that first day? Because here's the thing. Some people are going to opt in or start in your campaign in the morning. It might be 1 a.m. Some people might be opting in at the very end of the day, say 11 p.m. or 11:30 p.m. So how are we going to treat the timing of these two people, which really are in the same group? Their deadline should be on the same day at 11:59 p.m. So the way that we decided to do this with Deadline Funnel is that because we don't know how much time is in that first day that they start in the funnel, whether it's through an opt-in or through a tag or just starting in an automation, because it could be in the morning, the middle of the day, or late at night, we call that day zero. So in other words, we don't count that day. So if Bob starts in your automation at 1 a.m. and Susan starts in the automation at 11:30 p.m. on the same day, both of them are at day zero. It's only the next day that counts as day one. The next full 24-hour day is day one. And the next day after that is day two. Next day after that, day three, and so on, and so on, and so on. Now, just to make this really clear, I want to compare it to what some people just automatically assume. And this is not how to calculate it. I want to be clear. This is not how it works. But some people come to Deadline Funnel and just assume the following. They assume, well, someone opted in today, so this is day one, tomorrow's day two, et cetera, et cetera. That's not how it works. So we call the day that they opt in or start in the automation, whether it was early in the day, middle of the day, late in the day, no matter what time it is, that day doesn't count. It's day zero. Doesn't count towards the counting. The first full day is the next day, the day after they started the automation. That's day one, the next day is day two, and so on and so on. So if you keep that in mind and just think about that first day doesn't count, then the first full 24-hour day is day one, day two, day three, etc. Then you'll be able to time things just right with your Deadline Funnel campaign, and I hope that helps. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out to my team. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you get set up and running with Deadline Funnel and to make your sales and client acquisition automated and as profitable as possible.